This is Glory from the Scene Rippers. We're watching 31 horror films this month and talking about their costumes. Today we're watching 1983's Something Wicked This Way Comes, and if you've ever been afraid of aging, boy do I have the film for you. Let's begin. This film is based on Ray Bradbury's novel about two boys and a father who fight to save their town from a dark carnival led by Mr. Dark and the Autumn People who feed off the broken dreams and memories of the town's residents. While Jonathan Pryce as Mr. Dark is very handsome, very toxic, very tattooed, it's his henchwoman, the Dust Witch, played by Pam Grier, who really steals the show here. The Dust Witch takes on many forms throughout the film, and her ethereal looks are very much inspired by early 1900s kind of flapper, occult-inspired photography, and some more theatrical looks that we've seen in the past. We also see small references to Bride of Frankenstein and Dracula. A big trademark of the Dust Witch costume is her constant use of veils, and while they're sometimes considered a sign of purity, they have a more nefarious purpose here as it protects her energy and her intentions from the town's residents. An important texture and possibly symbolic that's found in her veil is the spider web weaving, which is really a symbol of entrapment and catching prey. In this fortune teller scene, it's a really interesting motif as well, because it can be considered a symbol of destiny and mortality in some folklore, which is very much a theme that runs throughout this film. Another detail to consider in the Dust Witch costume is the use of the peacock feather, which is a small detail that's woven within her larger outfit. The peacock feather can be considered a sign of prosperity and wealth, which is something that some of the residents desire, and she uses to her advantage. The costume designer for this film was Ruth Myers, and she has a 50-year-plus long career costuming for films such as Emma, LA Confidential, and she is definitely no stranger to dressing witches, as one of her Academy Award nominations was for the Addams Family movie. Maybe it's the nostalgia, or maybe it's the fear of being cursed, but I might say this is one of my top 3 witch looks in a film of all time. If you want to see what else we're watching and talking about this month, follow me on Letterboxd at Glory Jean. I have my entire watch list there under 31 Days of Horror, and we'll see you at the next showing.